Hello everyone and welcome to your yoga practice today. I'm excited to bring you this all levels yummy flow that allows you to feel stretched out and ready to go on with your day or your evening depending on when you're practicing. Remember that I have a ton of videos on my YouTube channel, so feel free to check them all out. And if you ever have questions or comments, feel free to add them below or reach out via email. Hope you enjoyed this class. We'll begin today's practice in child's pose. So go ahead and come down to tabletop, hands and knees. We're going to widen our knees apart from one another. You're going to bring your big toes to touch. You're going to scoot your glutes back and then extend your arms long. And then please lay your forehead down on the earth. Good. As we arrive here together, start to deepen your breath. Slowly feeling the breath move in and out of your body. Releasing any tension that you're holding on to in the low back. Releasing anything that's not serving you. So what area of your body is feeling less served? Area of your body that's feeling a little tight and uncomfortable. Good. With our arms extended here, hopefully your forehead can reach for the ground. But remember, if your forehead can't touch the ground, you can always put a block under your forehead or a pillow to help pad the area and to give you some more support. 2 more deep breaths here, hips back, arms forward. And then on your next breath in, we're going to very carefully just send the gaze forward. So deep breath in, lengthen your arms, sit bones back and down. Good. Exhale, lay your forehead back down. Again, inhale, ground your palms, gaze is forward. Try to find a little length in the low back. Exhale, forehead comes down. Good. Bring your body up to tabletop, which is hands and knees. So the knees are going to come a little more together. Your palms are going to be right below your shoulder bones. Spread your fingers wide. Inhale, flip your spine. You're going to gaze up and forward. Stick out your booty. Lengthen the body. Good. Exhale, tuck and round. Create space in your back. And you're going to move a little bit back and a little bit forward here. So you're going to start to open up the muscles in your low back as you do so, forward and back. Good. Find that nice little stretchy sensation here of the low back. Beautiful. And then on your next inhale, you're going to flip your spine, gaze forward, reach the heart up. Good. Exhale, tuck the chin, round the spine. So here's your cat and cow to get started. One more time. Inhale, gaze is up, stick out your booty. Good. Exhale, tuck and round. Now this is a pose called puppy dog pose. So extend your arms all the way out in front of you. Exhale, lay your forearms, maybe your chin down. Good. Booty is long behind you. Hold on to this stretch for 3. Good. 2. And then you're going to look forward. We're going to slither all the way forward to our stomach. I don't know if you heard Minnie sneeze there, but it was rather prominent. Pull your elbows in for me. Good. So my fingertips are right along my nipple line. Inhale, come up. Maybe straight arms, maybe bent elbows. Here's your first cobra pose. Bring your chest up. Good. Exhale, slowly melt down. Let's do that one more time. Again, maybe your shape looks like this, much smaller. Maybe it's somewhere in the middle. Maybe it's fully straight arms. Good. We go all the way back to child's pose. Tap the hips to the heels. Bring the forehead down. From this position, bring yourself forward, hands and knees, tabletop. Tuck your toes. We go to down dog for the first time. If down dog feels too aggressive, you can always stay on the knees. Your eyes are looking back at your toes. Your hips are high. Extend your heart back. Press your hips up. Good. Let's bend our knees left to right. So you're going to pedal out through your feet. You're here for 4. Good. Side to side pedal. 3, 2, 1. Good. Land with those feet nice and strong on the earth. Soft bend your knees. Push back with your heart. On your next inhale, we're going to walk our feet all the way up to our hands. So take your time. And this is where if you're tight, this can be a little intimidating because it's hard to fold forward. It might be really hard for you to touch your toes. And I'm not asking you to touch your toes, but I want you to get close to your feet. All right, so if you have blocks, you can put your hands on your blocks here. You can also bend your knees as much as your body needs you to as you fold forward. Good. I want you to release your head by tucking your chin a little bit, gaze back between your kneecaps, and just really feel this energy fall a little closer to the earth. Your hips are high, your head is low. Good. Take another full breath in. Really work to straighten those legs if you can, and if not, no biggie. And then on your next breath, you're going to roll up nice and slow all the way to the top. Take your time to arrive. Good. Sweep your arms up into the air. Lean back. Lift your heart up. And then exhale. Pull your hands to heart center. Soften your shoulders. Good. Make sure you're at the top of your yoga mat. So I'm going to step up just a little bit here and let your palms rotate so they face forward. Close your eyes with me as you stand tall. Good. Feel the energy here within your body as we move and practice together. Inhale as you raise both arms all the way up to the sky. Lean back. Exhale as you bring your hands through heart center. Bow forward. Good. Take your flat back here. Gaze is forward. Exhale, fold in. From here, you're going to step your left foot all the way back on your mat. So your right foot is forward between your hands. Good. We're going to play the game of straightening and bending the right knee. So just starting off with some dynamic lunging in and out of the knee. Again, if you're tight here, you may not be able to straighten the leg as much, and that's okay. If you're also just learning to move your body here, then maybe hold one of the areas a little bit longer. Hands can be on the mat like me. They can be up on your fingertip pads. That's going to give you a little bit more room, maybe on your blocks. Good. We're going to come back to the top of the mat. Step the left foot back to where it came from. Good. Inhale, flat back, gazes forward. Exhale, forward fold. Stand tall for me. Reach both arms to the sky. We'll repeat flat back a lot today, so you'll start to learn how to lengthen your spine. Exhale, take your hands in a big circle. You're going to hold your lower back. So it's almost like you're putting your hands into the back of jean pockets. And then you're going to inhale, open up the heart here. Good. Really stretch. Good. Exhale, hinge, forward fold. Release all the way down to the mat. Take a flat back again, and maybe your flat back is from your shins, so that gives you a little bit more stability to stick out your glutes. Good. Exhale as you fold. Now the right foot steps back. Good. Take a deep breath in here and a deep breath out, and then let's play the game again. Bending and straightening of the left knee. We're just going to move in and out of the pose. So we're working on a lunge and then a hamstring stretch, okay? So noticing if one leg, maybe you get more room than the other. For me, my left hamstring feels tighter, but my right hip flexor feels tighter, which is the front of your thigh bone. Good. One more time, in and out of your lunge. Unless, of course, you chose not to do a lot of movement. That's okay. And then we go back to where we came from. Ready? Big step up. Good. Hands on the shins. Lengthen. Exhale if you can. Grab the back of your legs. Pull your chest to your thighs. And even if you're not this deep, that's okay. Just let your hands come around your calf muscles and then pull your chest as low as you can to the mat for 3. Good. 2. And then exhale, release your hands on 1. Practice rolling the body up real slow. So we're going to gently come back to standing, but in a very different way, just super duper slow, all the way to the top. Good. Once you arrive, exhale, roll your shoulders back and down. Good. Sweep both arms up. Exhale, circle your hands around. Again, put your hands in your jean pockets. Lift your heart. Hopefully you're not actually practicing in jeans, but just in case. Exhale, bow forward. Good. Release your hands to your mat. Take a nice long spine. This time we're going to step into high plank for the first time. So one foot's going to go back, then the other. If you need a knee down plank, do so, meaning lower your knees now. Good. Inhale, gaze moves you forward. This is your vinyasa. We chaturanga push-up. Inhale. Here's your back bend. We've already done this. Cobra or up dog is where the thighs lift up. Drop your knees if they're up. Push back, hips to heels. Child's pose. Good. Bring your body forward, tabletop. Now walk your hands out a little bit further for me. We're going to take our pelvis. We're going to draw a big circle on the mat from the right to the left and then all the way back around. Good. Do 3 of those total. Really massage the pelvis. Start to feel the release in the hips and the lower back. Good. Now let's go 3 rounds from the left to the right. And it's going to feel a little different when you switch directions for sure. Good. 1 more circle. Beautiful. Exhale, tap your hips back. Good. Low back release here. On your next breath in, we arrive in tabletop. We're going to thread the needle, so we're going to raise our right arm all the way up to the sky. So reach your right arm really high. Good. Thread your right arm underneath of your left arm and put your head down. Again, if the head has trouble finding the mat, you can put it on a block or a pillow. I want you to take your left arm up to the sky and now try to reach it over your head to the front of your mat so that your arms are in simply an L. Good. Gazing slightly up underneath your left armpit. Breathe. Inhaling and exhaling. Left hand gently comes down like a push-up. Right arm slowly reaches up to the sky. Big stretch. Good. Exhale, release. Switching sides, same pose. Left arm comes up. Hold and reach. Really gain space. Good. Exhale, thread. Once your ear comes down and you feel cozy, right arm rises. And then if possible, see if you can bring it all the way over your head to the front of the mat. So again, your arms are in that nice L. You should feel good and strong here. 1 more full breath in. Good. Full breath out. Right hand grounds down like your push-up. Return. Inhale, reach up high. Good. Exhale, seated. So bring yourself to seated, facing the front of your mat. You're going to cross your shins. Good. Now, inhale. We're going to take a seated twist. Raise both arms to the sky. Exhale, seated twist to your right. So go ahead and place your left hand outside of your thigh. Send your gaze behind you. Really turn and twist here. And then if you're feeling a little tight in your neck, go ahead and tuck your chin. Stretch out the back of your neck. Good. Inhale, bring both arms back up through center. Exhale, seated twist to the left. Same thing. Work the rotation. Tuck chin in towards chest. See how it feels to twist side to side. Good. And as we come to center together, you're going to crawl your hands out in front of you. Maybe you go just a little bit. Maybe you go all the way. Maybe your head can come down. Good. We'll take 3 breaths here as you stretch out your lower back. Big inhale, big exhale. And then we're going to slowly bring our bodies down onto our back. We're going to get into our core just a little bit. So I want you to scoot your hips forward. We're going to slowly lower down. Good. Now you're going to bring your knees in what we call reverse tabletop. So we've been in tabletop already, hands and knees. Now you're in reverse tabletop. Bring your hands behind your head, please. Exhale, crunch up toward your thighs, and then slowly lower. Good. 8, 7. Don't worry, we're not doing a lot of core, just a little bit. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, bring your arms in the air, knees are at 90 degrees. Dead bug, reach right leg forward, left arm over your head, and then bring it back. Left arm forward, or excuse me, left leg forward, right arm over your head. Bring it back. So every time your hands are returning to this neutral space, stacking hand over shoulder, while your legs and your arm that is moving is reaching forward as far as you can, or lengthening to the end of the mat. Good. Let's do 4, 3, go nice and slow for 2, 1 more here. Good. Exhale, hug your knees to your chest. Take a big rock up to seated. 1, 2, 3. Good. Inhale, sit up nice and tall. Exhale, 1 more pose, boat. Pull your knees in toward your chest. Pick up your feet. And then really sit tall here. Good. Reach your arms forward. You're here for 4. If your back has tension, put those feet right back down. 3. Good. 2. And then exhale, cross your shins. Do the best you can. Can you roll forward, coming back to tabletop? If not, make your way here however you'd like. Let's take a little wrist stretch before we go back to down dog. So you're going to turn your right palm around, stretch out your wrist and your forearm here. Good. Turn it forward. Turn your left palm around, stretch out your wrist and your forearm. Good, and then turn it forward. Tuck your toes, you're back in your down dog for the second time. And again, if you don't want to be in down dog, you can always be in dolphin on your forearms, or you can be back on your hands and your knees. Deep stretch as we push back. We're going to raise our right leg all the way up to the sky. Good, bring your knee to touch your nose, so a little bit of core here. Pull your knee in tightly. Good. Now send your right leg back up to the sky. Now step your right foot forward between your hands. Big step. If it doesn't make it all the way there, then just take a few steps, okay? Left knee is going to drop to your yoga mat. Keep your right hand outside of your right foot. I'm going to come up onto my fingertip pads. And now you're going to raise your left arm up, stretching out this left side body. Your knee that's down, you should feel the stretch there through your knee down thigh and hip. Take another inhale, keep reaching your left arm high. Good, exhale, lower your left hand down. Pick up your back knee on your next breath in. Exhale, straighten your right leg. Pull your hips back, gaze back at your left toes. Good. Bend your right knee forward again. Lower your left knee down. This time, take both arms up if you can. Good. On your next inhale, we're going to circle the arms behind the back. Instead of putting our hands in our jean pockets, instead we're going to interlace our fingers and then try to work your knuckles down your back, down into your back leg. Lift your heart. 3. And you may or may not be this deep in your lunge, and that's okay. Just find the shape that works for you. 2. Good. Inhale, reach up on 1. Hold. Exhale, bring your hands down to your foot. Lift your back knee. Turn your back heel down so your left toes are slightly turned out to the left. You're going to windmill the arms up, warrior 2. So my back side is to you. Your right knee is bending forward. Your arms are in a T as we arrive in warrior 2 pose. Take a quick peek at your back left foot. Make sure your toes are very slightly turned in. Good. Reverse your warrior. Reach your right arm up and back. Create space through this right side body. Exhale, right forearm meets your thigh. Left arm reaches over the head, so try to get some space here in side angle pose. Option to stay right where you are. Notice how my back is parallel to you. Or bring your right hand down to the mat. 3. Stay in your pose. 2. Good. On your next inhale, left hand comes up first, then the right arm, straighten this right leg. Give your thigh a break. Good. Big cartwheel of your hands down to the mat. We meet in high plank, so top of a push-up position. Again, lower the knees if you want to. Chaturanga is your push-up. Inhale is your back bend. Exhale, we meet back in downward facing dog. Good. Push back. Gaze is at your toes. If you need to lower your knees, you can lower your knees. If your arms are getting tired holding down dog, that's normal. You're not here for long. Good. Let's float our left leg all the way up to the sky. We're going to do all of that on the second side. Exhale, knee touches nose. Here's your little bit of core work. Send your leg back up. And don't worry, by the way, my knee doesn't actually touch my nose. I just pull it towards my nose. And then step your left foot all the way through. Good. Hold here. Nice deep stretch. Take another deep breath in. Exhale, put your back knee down. So right knee on the mat. Left hand stays put. Take your right arm up to the sky and then reach it high. So again, we're working to create space in these right ribs, right side body. Maybe this is the only time you stretch left to right versus folding forward. Good. Lower your right hand down to the mat. Exhale, pick up your right knee and then straighten your left leg for me just for a second, dropping your gaze down and back. And then you're going to bend your left knee forward, lower your right knee down. Good. Let's take both arms up here. Knee down lunge. Now stay here or circle the arms. Hold on to your low back or interlace your fingers. Glide your knuckles down your leg if you have the room, and if not, it's okay. Just work a back bend that works for you. 3. Lift your heart. 2. And then on your next breath in, bring both arms all the way up to the sky. Good. Frame your foot, release your hands. Woof. Pick up your back knee. Anchor your back heel down. And then again, find that kind of windmill shape landing you in warrior 2 pose. So your left knee is bent forward. My front side is parallel to you, and your back foot is very slightly turned in. Look forward over your left arm. Now glide your back hand down your leg. Here is your reverse warrior stretch. Good. Bring your forearm to your thigh for side angle. Extend your right arm over your head. Push firmly down through both feet as you create as much space as you can in this right thigh and hip flexor. Good. Take another deep breath in and out here. Choose to stay or lower your left hand more. Keep reaching with your right arm only if it feels good. On your next inhale, slowly come up. Right hand guides you up. Straighten your left leg, give it a break, reach up. Now, instead of cartwheeling the hands down, bring your hands to your hips. And then turn all 10 of your toes to this long edge of the yoga mat, okay? Good. Now, from here, you're going to inhale, bring both arms all the way up to the sky. Good. Exhale, bend your knees a little bit. Dive down to your yoga mat. Arrive here. Exhale, let your head hang heavy. Lift up with your tailbone. Good. Feel the deep stretch in the back of your legs. Soften your breath. Tuck your chin a little bit if you want. Lift your tailbone. Good. On your next breath in, I want you to take your hands around your ankles. Try to pull yourself a little closer together. And then exhale, release. Your fingertips are going to meet your yoga mat, and you're just going to bend your knees from side to side here, letting yourself move a little bit from left to right. So getting in that lateral lunge on each side. Good. Nice deep stretch to hold for 3. Good. Side to side. 2, side to side. 1 more, bending those knees. Good. Exhale, pivot forward, frame your left foot. And then we meet, dun, 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 plank pose. Step it back. Good. Holding your plank for 3, 2. Exhale through your chaturanga. That's your push-up. Inhale to come up. And then exhale. This time we meet in child's pose. So bring your glutes back to your heels. Bring your forehead down. Slow your breath. And then gently breathe in and out. Good. On your next breath in, we slowly arrive back in tabletop. Good. Tuck your toes. Head back to your downward facing dog. 1, 2, 3. Raise your hips. Walk your hands to the back of your mat. Find your feet for me. Halfway lift the spine. Lengthen. So remember, this is where your back gets flat. Your glutes reach out. It's called Ardha Uttanasana. And then fold forward, known as Uttanasana. We're going to keep our feet wide. You're going to bend your knees just like a squat. We call this chair pose, so extend your arms. Sit bones are back behind you. Bring your hands to heart center. We're going to place our left hand between our feet or onto a block. You're going to lean your left shoulder into your left knee as you raise your right arm up to the sky. Now your glutes are going to want to tilt up. Try not to let that happen. Stay in your low squat. Good. 3. Keep twisting open. 2. Inhale, slowly return to chair pose. Good. Sit bones drop down. Engage your legs. Exhale, second side. Right hand between the feet or on a block. Lean your right shoulder to the inside of your knee. Raise your left arm up. And if your butt starts to rise, drop it. Come on, strong legs. Inhale, come back to center. Hold. Stand up, reach up, lean back. Good. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale to your flat back. Gaze moves forward. Exhale, fold. Walk it out to plank, top of a push-up position. Good. Take a deep inhale and plank. Push back. Downward facing dog. Right leg rises up to the sky. Step your right foot forward between your hands. Good. Let your back leg stay strong. Let your right knee stay bent. Come all the way up. High lunge pose. Take a full inhale. We're going to transition to warrior 3. Bring your hands to heart center. Lean forward over your right leg. Ready? Lift your back left leg. Now maybe your back left leg is barely lifted. Maybe it's fully in line. Maybe your fingertips come to the mat because you're having trouble balancing. Hold for 3. Squeeze your butt. 2. Bring your left knee up so we can balance together on one foot. Nice. Both arms in the air. 3. Maybe extend your leg. Maybe keep it bent. 2. As your feet touch, you're going to fold forward. Exhale. And remember, if you fall, just keep trying again and again. Inhale to your flat back. Exhale, same leg. We're still working on right leg. So step your left foot back, please. Your left hand is going to plant right below your left shoulder. And then I invite you to open up your right arm. Take a twist here. If you need to put your back knee down, you may. Otherwise, try to twist, push through your back heel. Bend your right knee. Line it up with your ankle. Take 2 more deep breaths. Exhale, down dog. Lower your hand. Ready? Step it back. Now, option 1, stay here. Option 2, we flow. High plank, chaturanga, up dog, down dog. We have one more side to our standing sequence, and then we're going to make our way to seated. So on your next inhale, left leg floats up. Good. Exhale, step through. Here's your high lunge. Biceps come up by your ears. You're on the ball of your back foot, strong and steady in both legs. Bring your hands to your heart, lean forward, and then lift your back right leg. Good. Pull your low belly in. Stay strong. You want to feel your right leg reaching straight back if you can, and if not, that's okay. Maybe it's bent, or maybe your toes are closer to the mat. Now bring your right knee all the way up. Still standing on your one leg, stay with me. Option to stay here or extend the right leg. Maybe keep it bent. 3, 2 feet together. Fold forward. Exhale. Release your breath. Good. On your next exhale, we're going to slowly allow ourselves to move into the second side of that twist, but I want you to stay here for 2 more breaths. This is your final standing forward fold. Good. Exhale. Let's go ahead and step the right foot back. Right hand stays right below right shoulder bone. Left arm, here's your twist. 3. Push through your back heel. 2. Good. Left hand lowers down to the mat. Down dog, big step. 1, 2, 3 together. Beautiful. Push back with both arms. Option to stay here, or here we go. Chaturanga. So we go to plank. We lower. We back bend together. We all meet back in our down dog one more time. Exhale, breathe out of your mouth. So inhale through the nose. Open mouth. Good. Lower your knees to the earth. You can say, I did it. And we're going to come to seated on our bottoms. And it's not going to be like last time where we then went back up to standing. Extend your right leg out. Bring your left foot to your right inner thigh, which is like a tree pose standing. Raise both arms to the sky. Turn slightly towards your right leg, and then you're going to fold over your right leg. You may or may not be able to grab your foot, and that's okay. Maybe you're holding your shin or your knee, or maybe your hands are just resting next to you. Maybe your head is laying down on your leg, or maybe it's almost there. Good. Take 2 more slow breaths for me. And then we're going to gently bring our torso all the way up. You're going to raise your left arm up. Watch first if you need to. Left hand's going to plant behind you. You're going to push into this right foot and your left kneecap. Ready? Press your hips up to the sky by pushing down through right foot, driving down through left knee. Left hand is supporting you. Big stretch. Good. Exhale, bring it down. It's called rock star pose, and then switch. Inhale, reach up high. Good. Turn your torso slightly left. We've switched sides. Exhale, we fold together. Good. Let your chest gently bow down. Release the sensation in the low back here. Just find some couple breaths to enjoy. Gently breathing in and out. And then on your next breath, you're going to slowly come up. We're going to take the same pose. Right arm comes all the way up. Ready? Plant it behind you. Press into left foot, right knee. Ready? And lean back with me. 3. Good. Big stretch. 2. and have a seat on one. Awesome. All right, bring your feet together, opening up your knees. It's called bound angle. You're going to sit up super tall. Exhale, start to gently move the body forward as you fold your chest over your feet. As you drive your tailbone down into the mat, so you want to feel your butt really pushing down, and then allow your heart to reach forward. Good. 3 more breaths. Lovely. Slowly bring the body up. We return to boat pose one more time. Pull your knees in. So remember, option 1, feet stay down. Option 2, maybe you hold your legs. Option 3, reach your arms forward. You're here for 4. Good. 3, stay strong. 2, exhale. 1, let's lay all the way down onto our back. So scoot your glutes forward. Control with your core all the way down. And then once you get here, you're going to take a nice exhale, let it go. You're going to widen your stance on the mat so your feet are as wide as your yoga mat and your knees are bent. And then we're going to windshield wiper our knees. Just very gently from one side of the room to the other. Letting your knees bend from side to side. Good. On your next inhale, you're going to take your time. We're going to cross our right ankle over our left thigh. And then you're going to pull your left knee gently into your chest. Go ahead and rock from side to side. Stretching out the outside of your hip as you rock. Moving gently from one side of the mat to the other. Good. Exhale, switch it out. Opposite leg on top, left ankle on top of right leg. And then from here, slowly let yourself rock it out side to side. Nice work. Left side, right side. Good. Release your feet. Big exhale to breathe out. From here, you're going to extend both feet all the way to the sky. And then just roll your ankles out. It's really nice to sometimes lay with legs up the wall. So we're simulating that action here just by reaching our feet towards the sky, reaching your feet away. I want you to hug your right knee to your chest. Lay your left leg all the way down. Good. Pull your right knee in deeply. Exhale, move into a spinal twist. So you're going to pull your right knee across your body and then extend your right arm out if it feels good. Finding the release here in the right lower back, in the right side body. Feel free to close your eyes if you need to. Soften your gaze. Breathing in and out with control. Good. Very slowly make your way back to center. Take your time. Exhale, low back down. Left knee comes into your chest when you're ready. Right leg lengthens all the way out. Good. On your next exhale, we move into a twist. So go ahead and bring your knee up and over to the right. And then maybe your left arm reaches away, left side body stretches, ribs stretch. Feel free to close your eyes here. This is a great time to start to quiet your mind in the yoga practice and turn off outside distractions. Good. Make your way back to center, pretty please, giving your left knee a big hug. And then you're going to bend both your knees, plant both your feet, activate your legs. And we're going to slowly elevate our hips up to the sky, squeezing our glutes. Press your palms down into the mat next to you, lifting slightly higher. Good. 3. Keep squeezing the glutes. Keep pressing your hips up for 2. And then slowly melt all the way down on 1. Good. Exhale, release, and breathe out. From here, we're going to pull our knees into our chest one last time together. Go ahead and rock side to side, and this is going to take us into a nice and yummy happy baby pose. So you're going to grab the sides of your feet, pull your knees down, and then feel your low back press down into the earth. Good. 3. Close your eyes. 2. And then open mouth, exhale on 1. Here is your final Shavasana. We're going to extend our legs onto our yoga mat. We're going to close our eyes together if you feel comfortable doing so. Allowing our palms to face up as our back is supported by the earth beneath us. And we feel this beautiful rest within our body here. We inhale deeply together and then we exhale. We inhale deeply together. And then we exhale. Good. Let yourself feel calm, relaxed. Notice your body being supported by the earth beneath you. Take one more big inhale together. Open mouth, exhale. Allow yourself to gently find some movement, letting your knees bend when you feel ready. And if you prefer to stay on your back for longer, depending on the rest of your day, you're welcome to do so. We'll slowly pull our knees in and bring ourselves to seated any way you'd like. Gathering your palms together at your heart as we sit up nice and tall and we close our eyes for this final seated pose. I hope your bodies feel well. I hope your bodies feel more stretched out, relaxed, and that your mind matches that calmness. Have a beautiful rest of whatever's ahead of you today. I invite you to bow forward with me. Namaste. Thank you so much for practicing, and beautiful job.